Warning, this video contains spoilers for the endgame of Drakengard. Watch at your own discretion. This ending's boss can be brutal depending on how much of the other content you have played through to this point, as the player level and dragon power are especially important due to the dragon being stuck at the level 2 version for this fight. Keep in mind, you have at most 6 lock-on shots, which will become relevant later in the fight. If you have not been using Camera Assist 0 before this fight, it is recommended to do so, and play a couple of flight levels to get used to it, as it helps with dealing with aspects from the boss. Unless otherwise mentioned, remain locked on with the lock-on button. At the start of the fight, dash towards the boss and try and hit it with an aimed attack. If you are quick enough, the boss will take damage and start to move either left or right. If you miss, or take too long, then just use the air dodge, as you can avoid the vertical and horizontal waves until you get a chance to hit the boss and start the pattern. When the boss is upright and moves, they will fire a set of horizontal projectiles that can hit multiple times if not avoided correctly. Wait for them to be fired, then dodge to the same side the boss is moving to. If you move slightly too soon or are too close, then adjust your position quickly by releasing the lock-on button for just a moment to curve under the attack before lining up with the boss and hitting them with a fireball. If the boss decides to go horizontal and fly, then position yourself to go head-on with the boss before dropping the lock-on and using air dodges to get around the wave attacks. As soon as the boss passes you, perform a U-turn and follow the boss closely, making sure to dash to keep up with them while hitting them with homing fireballs as long as they let you. Watch out, if they suddenly go upright, they can go straight into the other pattern that can require you to drop the lock-on and make rapid adjustments while dodging to avoid the attack. The last attack has the boss stop and glow for a moment before summoning swords. You need to get into a decent range to aim at the swords, either by quickly U-turning and then U-turning back after a moment, or, if you are too close, just dash into them so they move after the sword summon. The latter gives a smaller window to stop the attack, but you need the distance to hit them at all. When the swords start to appear, drop lock-on, then move your aiming ring a little away from the boss as not to target them. Then move the reticule around to aim the homing fireballs at each sword while trying to avoid targeting the boss. Firing after the third or fourth homing attack is set, and start aiming the next volley. If the boss moves at any point in the attack, then wait for a moment before firing any homing fireballs, as they will not reach while the swords are in motion. If you do miss any swords, then try and air dodge them as they come through, though any more than 2 is near impossible to dodge. Treat your magic as a means to help avoid attacks you are struggling with, unless the boss is in range to be finished off, as having what is effectively 2 more hits if timed well can help close out the fight.